Now we have the first topic, introduction to advanced Java, sir. What is the need of learning advanced Java? Already I learned core Java. Already I have core Java knowledge. What is the need? Next, in advanced Java, what technologies are there? Sir, with the advanced Java, what kind of applications we can develop? All these things we will discuss. Sir, what is the topic name? Introduction to advanced Java, right? Sir, make sure you spend almost around 3 months or 4 months in Amirpet to learn core Java. Are you getting that? Okay, you attended now good sir sessions or otherwise some other faculty session. You learned almost around 3 months or 4 months only core Java, right? Sir, I learned already core Java. What is the need of learning advanced Java? Are you getting what is the need of learning this advanced Java? Already I learned core Java. Very simple, sir. Make sure in core Java you people learn multiple topics like collections concept, next multi-threading concepts like collections, multi-threading, exception handling, next and after that file IO, like a huge syllabus, sir. We covered already in core Java. But what is the need of learning advanced Java, right? Very simple. With the core Java, what kind of applications we can develop, sir? Okay, sir, I have only core Java. I want to stop my Java learning with core Java only. With the core Java, what type of applications we can develop? We can develop only standalone applications. Are you getting that? Which type of applications we can develop, sir? We can develop only standalone applications by using core Java knowledge. Sir, which type of applications we can develop? Standalone. What is the meaning of stand alone? Alone. Sir, are you alone? What is the meaning of alone, sir? Single or married, something like. Sir, I'm bachelor, single only, right? Alone. Sir, what is stand alone applications, right? Sir, these applications are applications which are running on single machine. Are you getting that? Single computer. The applications which are running on single computer, these applications are by default considered as what? Stand-alone applications, right? Sir, if you have core Java knowledge, we can able to develop only stand-alone applications, right? Can you spell out what is the stand-alone application? The application which is running on single computer or single machine. These applications are called stand-alone applications or bachelor applications. Are you getting that? Okay, these are single bachelor applications, right? Sir, can you give an example so that we can able to understand, right? Sir, all your core Java programs, whatever you run from the command prompt, sir, Java test. Are you getting? After developing your hello world program, how you can run that hello world program, sir? Open the command prompt, Java hello world, then automatically hello world program is going to run provided the output. All your core Java programs are standalone application because core Java application is running on a single machine, correct, right? Similarly, calculator application, okay, calculator application can run only on single machine. Okay, MS Word, I'm using Microsoft Word, which is can run on a single machine. These applications are by default considered stand-alone applications, right? Just observe this one, sir. If you consider that, if you consider stand-alone application, right? Have you observed calculator, sir? To work with this calculator, have you observed, right? To work with this calculator, sir, how many missions are required? How many missions are required? Itself is nothing but standalone application because this calculator application can run on a single mission. Are you able to understand, right? Okay. Next and after that, suppose here I'm using Edit Plus. It's a simple software, sir. Edit Plus I'm using. Sir, this Edit Plus application is running on a single computer or not? Yes. Sir, MS Paint. Are you getting? Sir, I want to use painting application, right? Itself is a single. Have you observed, right? On a single mission it can able to run. So the applications which are running on a single mission, these applications are by default considered as what? Stand-alone applications, right? So with your core Java knowledge, which type of applications we can able to develop, sir? Stand-alone applications only. Are you able to get, right? Sir, up to this it's very clear. With your core Java knowledge, what type of applications we can develop? Standalone applications, right? So now there are two types of standalone applications are there. Just observe that standalone applications, sir, usually are divided into two categories, right? Okay, the first GUI based applications. Are you getting that? What is this word? Can you spell out, sir? GUI. You know what is the GUI, sir? Graphical user interface application. Obviously, the second one you can able to tell, sir. What is the second one? Hey, what is the second one? CUI based applications, right? Are you getting? What is the first one? GUI based application, CUI based applications, right? Sir, what is the GUI based application? Sir, we can able to operate this application with the GUI screens. Best example, calculator application. We are not required to run calculator from the command prompt. Just only with the mouse we can able to operate. Are you getting? With the GUI screens we can able to run. Such type of applications are by default considered what? Okay, GUI based applications, right? Best example, calculator application. Next one after that MS Word. Okay, MS Word. Okay, like next video games. Are you getting? Video games? These kind of things are by default considered as GUI based applications, right? And these applications also known as desktop applications. Are you getting that? What is this one, sir? Desktop applications. Okay, clear for you people, right? So there are two types of standalone application. One is GUI based. With the colorful GUI screens we can able to operate the application. That applications are called GUI based applications, right? Sir, which are also known as desktop application. If you want example, calculator, MS Word, Paint, video games, so these kind of things are by default considered as what? Okay, these GUI based applications, right? But sometimes I want to run my application from the command prompt. Have you observed, right? You had n number of core Java applications you developed, sir. Open the command prompt, Java test or Java C test. Such type of applications are CUI based application, character user interface. I want to run from the command prompt. These applications are by default considered one CUI based application. Example, all our, okay, from the command prompt whatever we are executing, all your core Java programs, Java test, sir, which is executing from the command prompt, it is considered as CUI based application. This CUI based applications also known as console applications. CUI based applications also known as what? Console applications, right? Clear for all of you, right? So what is core Java? With your core Java knowledge, what type of applications you can able to develop? Mainly standalone applications. The applications which are running on single computer, these applications are called standalone applications, right? How many types of standalone applications are there? Two types. What is the first one? GUI based, CUI based. We can operate application, we can run application, execute application with the GUI screens. Such type of applications are called GUI based application, which are also known as desktop applications, right? If you want example, calculator, MS Word, Paint, video games, these applications are by default considered as what? GUI based applications, right? So the applications which are running from the command prompt, these applications are called CUI based application, which are also known as what? Console applications, right? Example, best example, your core Java programs, right? You are executing from the command prompt. These applications are called what? CUI based applications, right? Clear up to this, right? So now with the core Java, this is the only your life, sir. Sir, in real-time Java application, what is the weightage of these standalone applications is only 5%. Are you getting that? Only 5% only, right? Now my requirement is, sir, I want to develop web application. Are you getting that, sir? I want to develop web application like gmail.com, google.com, like such type of web applications I want to develop. If you want to develop web applications, your core Java knowledge is not enough. Compulsory we should go forward advanced Java, right? Are you getting? So why we should not stop our learning only with core level? Because with core level, we can able to develop only 5% of total Java applications, right? I want to develop web application, compulsory we should go for what? Advanced Java. Clear for all of you? Just observe. So don't think too much what is the web application. Don't think too much, sir, because in our day-to-day life, we are always using, we are always going to use, web applications, right? Best example, Gmail I'm using. Have you observed? Gmail.com is a web application. Next, your favorite, Facebook.com. Are you getting your favorite, Facebook.com itself is a web application, right? Sir, very simple. So, these applications are going to place in some server machine, and across the globe, any person can able to send a request. Now, happily can able to get the services, right? Okay, assume that Gmail server is located at New York City. Now Gmail application is running in the New York server, but throughout the world, any person, sir, can able to send a request, can able to get the response. Such a type of applications, web applications, if you want to develop, then automatically your core Java knowledge is not enough. Are you in a position to understand that? Okay, sir, I want to develop web application like durgasoft.com or otherwise durgasoftvideos.com, next gmail.com, google.com, facebook.com. Sir, I want to host my web application. Any person across the world over the web, he can able to access my application. Such a type of applications, if you want to develop, compulsory we should go for what? Advanced Java knowledge. Okay, clear, right? Sir, now you got some basic idea. With core Java, up to certain level only we can able to develop. If you want to go for next level applications, Advanced Java is required. Are you getting that feeling right first? Okay, well. Now, sir, what is web application? Can you give an example, right? The application which can able to provide services over the web. Are you getting it? The application which can provide services over the web. Gmail can provide its services for all the customers across the world over web. Okay, Facebook.com, durgasoftvideos.com. Such type of applications are called what? Web applications. Clear, right? Sir, I want to develop these web application in Java. In Java, if you want to develop web application, then we should go for what? Advanced Java. Clear, right? Okay, in Advanced Java, which technologies are there to develop these web applications, right? Sir, very simple, sir. In your Java side, sir, only 3 technologies we are going to use, sir, in our Advanced Java. First one, JDBC. But the first one, sir, JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. What is the second technology, sir? Servlets. What is the third one, sir? JSPs. Okay, these 3 technologies is called Amirpet Advanced Java. In Amirpet Advanced Java course contains how many? These 3 technologies only: JDBC, servlets, JSP. By using these technologies, we can able to develop which applications, right? Okay, web applications. Clear up to this? Just let me summarize one. With the core Java knowledge, we can able to develop what applications, right? Standalone application. But I want to develop web applications, then we should go for Advanced Java. The application which can provide services over the web is called what? Web application. Sir, now, sir, can you give an example? Gmail, Google, Facebook, Durgasoft videos, like these are applications, right? In Java, we can able to develop web applications by using 3 technologies. What the first ones are? JDBC, second one servlets, third one is what? JSP. By using these 3 things, we can able to develop web application. These 3 technologies is nothing but Amirpet Advanced Java course. Clear for all of you, right? So now it's very clear. With the Advanced Java knowledge, we can able to develop what? Web application. The application which can provide services over the web is called web application. In Advanced Java, by using which technologies we can able to develop web applications, sir? Sir, first topic, JDBC, servlets, JSP. Clear, right? Sir, now, while developing web applications, what is the role of JDBC, servlets, JSP? I will discuss, because overall basic idea, in the web application, for this purpose we should use JDBC, for this purpose we should use Servlet, for this purpose we should use JSP. If you have that idea, then your learning by default will become very easy. Remember, that's why here just let me talk. Sir, a simple application I will go for, best example to understand, Gmail application only, because everyone having the Gmail ID. Sir, whenever I open the browser, www.gmail.com, immediately I will get what? Login page. Whenever I enter username and password, immediately my request is submitting. I am submitting the request. Sir, internally, being a developer role, we will not don't think related to end user role. Whenever I enter username and password, submit, now the request will goes to server. Server will check whether your username and password are valid or not. If a username and password are valid, then display inbox page. Are you getting? If username or password are not valid, then it may display same login page again, or otherwise it may display error page. Please provide valid credentials, like that, right? So basic idea, just observe. So if I send a request to www.gmail.com, then I got login page. Can you spell out, sir? Observe very carefully. Login page, just to get the basic idea. Login page. Here I have to enter username. Next, and after that, what I have to enter, sir? Password. Next, submit, or otherwise login button is there. Login. If I enter username and password, submit. Now the request will goes to the server. Okay. Now the request will goes to the server, right? Sir, now in the server, someone is validating, sir, data, validating username and password. He may require to communicate with the database. Assume that here all usernames and passwords are there in the database, right? Sir, first this component has to read this data, and required to communicate with the database whether this username and password are valid or not. If the database username and password are valid, then display, sir, inbox page. What is this one, sir? Can I spell out? What is this page? We have to display inbox page. Assume that, sir. We have to display, sir, inbox page. Display inbox page. If not valid, display inbox page. Not valid, display. If invalid, display error page. Are you getting right? Display error page. Sir, it is something like a small Gmail application or Gmail. Any applications are just simple. I entered username and password. Whenever I send a request, login page I got. Sir, once I got the login page, I entered username and password, login. Once I click login button, immediately the request is going somewhere internally. This person reading my data, communicate with the database. He will decide whether it is valid or not. If these are valid, communicate with the database, bring his mail information, and display that mail information by using inbox page. Are you getting? Now you will get inbox page. Sir, that credentials are not valid, then forward the request to error page, or otherwise, so send once again to the login page. Please enter valid username and password, like. Sir, have you remembered? This type of requirement we have, sir, in day to day we came across these type of things several times, right? It is a simple web application. Okay, now take a bit very special care, sir. In this web application, what is the role of JSP? What is the role of Servlet? What is the role of JDBC? You people should have clear clarity about this one. Sir, we are getting login page. We are getting what? Login page. We are getting inbox page. We are getting error page. Are getting? I can able to see login page. I can able to view inbox page. I can able to view error page. Are getting? Sir, these pages, what end user can able to view? these pages are by default considered, yeah, okay, presentation, view components. What these pages, right? View components, right? Are you getting? These pages are by default considered as view components, okay, which contain presentation logic. What thing I want to present to the end user? Presentation logic. Sir, login page, inbox page, error page. These are things my end user can able to see or not. Such type of view components if you want to develop, then we should go for JSP. Are you getting that? Then we should go for what technologies are? JSP. JSP meant for presentation logic. Are you getting? I want to display something to the end user. Better to go for which technologies are? JSP. JSP meant for what? Presentation logic. Clear for all of it? So now my requirement is, observe a bit very carefully about this terminology, sir. So up to I introduced one technology, JSP. Wherever I want to display something for the end user, wherever presentation logic is required, wherever I want to develop view component, happily we can go for what? JSP. What is the JSP, sir? Java Server Pages. Are you getting? Login page if you want to develop, inbox page if you want to develop, error page if you want to develop, then we can go for Java Server Pages. Are you getting? Sir, Java Server P means what? Page. Login page, error page, inbox page. Like if you want to develop these view components, happily we can go for what? JSP technology. Clear for all of you? Now let me take this is login.jsp. It is a JSP component, sir. Login.jsp. Next, inbox page. That's why inbox.jsp. Inbox.jsp. And this one is error pages are error.jsp. Are you getting? So, in the web application, what is the role of JSP? JSP meant for presentation logic view components. Clear up to this, right? Sir, what is the next one I have to take? Take very carefully about this terminology, sir. Whenever we are entering the data, enter username and password, submit button, immediately the request will go to some component internally. I never going to see these components, sir. Being end user, I can able to see inbox page or error page only. But someone is reading my data. Are you getting? Someone read the data. Next, compare with the database values. Compare with the DB values. If you validate, read the mails from database. Like someone internally working, someone internally doing all my processing. Are you getting that? Okay, sir, this component, what it is doing, sir? It is processing our request. Are you getting? The component which is working internally to process our request, to perform processing logic. This component is called servlet. Remember this one, sir. Sir, wherever processing logic is required, wherever some processing logic is required, better to go for what? Servlet. Are you getting? So, servlet meant for okay, processing logic. Servlet never talks about presentation logic. But sometimes servlet can do processing, or servlet can take help of normal Java classes. If the servlet can take normal Java classes help for business logic, that Java classes are called what? Model components. But here, in advanced classes we will talk about, sir. As of now, just remember, in our web application, what is the role of servlet? The main role of servlet is wherever processing logic is required, better to go for what? Servlet. Are you getting? So that's why I can use the word process servlet. What is the word I am going to use? Just observe the word I am using, process servlet. Are you getting? So up to this, in our web application, I introduced two words, right? What is the first one? JSP. What is the second one? Servlet. JSP meant for presentation logic. If you want to display something to the end user, better to go for JSP. Sir, if you want to do some processing, reading the data, verify whether it is valid or not, next and after that, communicate with the database, get the data, some processing is required internally. Better to go for what? Servlet. Clear for all of you, right? Up to this, it's very simple. JSP, meant for presentation logic to display something to the end user. Okay, servlet meant for processing. Now, sometimes this servlet or Java class required to communicate with the database. So sometimes a Java component required to communicate with the database. So Java to database connection. If you want to communicate with the database from Java application, then we can go for JDBC. Regarding then we should go for what? JDBC. Can you spell out what is the purpose of JDBC, sir? Java application. It may be servlet, it may be normal Java class. If you want to communicate with the database, some technology must be required. That technology itself is nothing but what? JDBC. Clear for all of you, right? Okay? So, these are the three technologies which can be used in our web applications. Let me repeat, sir. In Java, web applications we can develop by using how many technologies, right? Three technologies. What is the first one? JDBC, servlets, JSP. These three technologies are nothing but our advanced Java course. Okay? Next, in the web application development, for which purpose I can use JSP? Wherever presentation logic is required. If you want to display something to the end user, better to go for what? JSP. Okay? Wherever some processing is required, some business logic is required, better to go for what? Servlet. From Java application, if you want to communicate with the database, then we should go for what? JDBC. That's all. Are you able to understand that? So this is just the role of each component in our web application, right?